Hello, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms.
Relief for those taxed by the hardships of our campaign.
I hope it's remembered. Oh god, it hasn't remembered anything, has it? It saved when we got to the inn, not after we'd done all the stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and do all that again. I will be a moment. Okay, I think I've got everything more or less where it was left off at. Though I did spend the relics this time on, instead of like buying whiskey and things, we've got everyone's path changed, apart from the, what you call him, the leper. So we've got Boudica as a berserker, so she's better at bleeding things. We've got our plague doctor, who's now an alchemist and really good at doing blight. And our runaway is now an arsonist who's really good at burning things. So we can do all three status effects really well. And then we've got our leper who's just going to be big, chunky and hitting things hard. So we've actually got a decent party put together. I'm not going to change this trinket out because his new role gives him less max HP. Better resistances, but that lower max HP means that if we were to lose this bonus that this gives us, he'd be on really low health. I think it lowers him to like 18 health. And this, it's like, yeah, if they get, I keep saying here, I think the plague doctor's meant to be a she, but anyway, if they get hit while diseased, they'll inflict blight on the attacker, which is cool, but it makes them more prone to getting a disease. They've also got hypochondriac, which is they're gonna probably get diseased anyway. I'd swap to the poisoning, but again we need this bonus HP now on them, and it lowers damage, but their damage comes from damage over time effects anyway, and this thing only affects the raw damage. So I've swapped disorienting blast out for magnesium rain. It inflicts burning damage to everyone on the enemy team and clears corpses, which is pretty nice. Hellion, same loadout we went with before at the end when we swapped it all out. So Iron Swan to hit the back row if it bleeds, and Bleed Out to kind of hit the front few rows and just inflict a ton of bleed damage. Adrenaline Rush to kind of self-heal and get rid of any debuffs and damage on time effects and things, and Toe to Toe to move them back forwards if they get pushed back. So that lets them kind of readjust their, let's say, to kind of move through the line without wasting turns, essentially. As I said, the Leper we've just swapped Bash for Hugh, and we've upgraded some of these abilities. That's the point as well. The Hellion is completely upgraded. The Runaway completely upgraded abilities, same as weren't we at the end of the last one. We've gone for Cauterize, Dragonfly and Firestart. We're just going to burn everything. And that's about it. Right. Now that said, we got a new siege pier here. We're probably going to go straight over to it. Should be alright. Wainwright, we've now got a moonlight lantern. It's probably... I'm probably gonna just get rid of that. I think I'm gonna even get rid of it now because I don't see me using that. We've got better items. On that note as well, on the topic of items, let's go to in items. So we still want to boost everyone's relationships because we've got a really good party composition here, and I'd like to use them for a while. And it helps if they're not trying to kill each other. I'll even use some playing cards. So we're now on more or less good terms with everyone. Okay, we need to fix the relationship between the Hellion and the Runaway. None of that stuff apparently really helped. We probably got unlucky with the card rolls. They could do darts. Hey, it worked. We can do some fatigue heals. Is anyone fatigued? The plague doctor, because they've not been resting in this time, they've been travelling, is fatigued. They're at 25% now. Oh, we do have some whiskey. Right, they're now drinking buddies. And that's probably going to do it. Okay. We'll be travelling through the slimes again. We've got plenty of slots here to fit things into. Let's roll. Hopefully we'll get some positive relationships come out of this.
Peril. The purchase price of expediency.
Oh, stagecoach repairs. What can we get? They're all on 2. I don't think we really need more. We can save the money for now. Just in case we come across a shop or something soon. You never know.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
And so there we have it. No negative relationships. Everyone's good. We might even get some positive ones. We do have that leave suspension. I would like to get the
These ancient sepulchres ooze with the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'd like to actually get what's it? Some gas stagecoach items swapped out. So I wouldn't mind going to where we've got that Wainwright set up. We can also see if we can buy anything cool to put on
that we may properly excise our portion.
Oh, it's a den. A creature den. So there'll be cheap items when we get out the other side. Okay. Well, let's battle. Ooh, they really didn't like that. Right, new move, Hugh. He started blind and yeah, that's not going to help. Right, these are all quite weak to fire. They're really strong versus blight, so it's probably in our interest. Especially the spiders, they're very tough versus blight. So let's try burning everything. Like already that's going to do 18 damage total. It's a very good move. This one's going to dodge. So let's try and get the one in the front. Why can't we use if it bleeds out? We need to be in the second row. Now, this, what does it actually do? Apply on hit. Ah! I actually thought it were going to just set all the enemy party on fire or something. Okay, I might want to change that one out then. But I don't know, that's pretty good. If we put that onto the Plague Doctor, and then we got them to use that Magnesium Rain, would that apply the free fire on hit of Magnesium Rain to the entire enemy party? Have we just found like a wombo combo? I want to find this out. We'll try that out next time when we get a chance. Plague grenades. Oh yeah, it's got like some resistance piercing, hasn't it? So they are actually weak to this because we've got the resistance piercing on the upgraded version of the ability. So that's buffed itself up. It's bigger and scarier now. Not that it matters.
Steady yourself.
They're going to need to heal. They have no bleed resist, so this should, yeah, hit pretty hard. And they've got that fire they're inflicting on them. Get the battlefield medicine on.
A small foundation of trust.
And heal away. Ooh. Right, let's hit this one.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
They're all kind of on the last legs now. We can cauterize. We've got good sustain with these as well, I'm finding. We're good at just self-healing and things. It's pretty good. I don't have to overly worry about a character if they're taking a bit of damage. Right, we can clear corpses with this and inflict a bit of... Oh no, they resist for fire, but...
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Let's start there, so they'll apply stuff on hit.
A trivial worriment.
2 turns till magnesium rain. In the meantime, will this inflict bird as well? Oh, it does. Okay. Get some bleeding on them. It doesn't matter that they absorb loads of that damage, we've put tons of bleed on them now. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting a very interesting setup with all these. I'm gonna move him forwards so that the Hellion can target more people with like bleeding abilities and things.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
That's a nasty amount of bleed. Let's get that sorted.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
If it bleeds...
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Just every single status effect on them, like, oh my god. And then we don't even have to worry about her being a bit damaged, she can just self-heal. Fantastic. Right. I think we'll keep that fire starter ability that gives the apply burn on hit, because it combos really well with the plague doctor here. He's really screwing up with that blind, isn't he? Just keeps getting the bad proc on it. I should heal. I should really heal here. As much as I want to use magnesium rain, I really should heal. Adrenaline rush, we're not quite there. We need a little bit less health. We can use these herbs though on her. And I hate how this keeps annoying her. I really hope the like negative relationship thing wears off soon. Maybe after this region, I'll have to look at how long it's going to last for. But now they've got all the debuffs under the sun. Yeah, just keep throwing things their way. We need that one taken out. And here comes the rain. Ooh.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
And the 13 burn carries over. Oh good lord. Dead, soon to be dead. We'll just try and avoid making her vulnerable here. She's getting a bit low on health. Okay. This is pretty much in the bag. One last cauterize. I'm already liking cauterize as a skill. Already just really liking it.
Stupendous.
Get the blight going as well. Immediately death from damage over time. Get the chop. He's gone. The damage over time effects are really ridiculous.
Let it die.
Deliver to the inn will remove all diseases, but it will give us 2 mastery as well at least. The diseases not really that fussed over, but the mastery tokens I am. Okay, one to watch out here. Gotta make sure they don't split and create more. Give her a buff. Right, ooh. Right off the bat. Six burn. Quite nasty, she'll be able to adrenaline rush next time, but why wait? We can heal her now.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Did she just give her the goops? Yeah, she slimed her. Ugh. She snotted all over her. Right. Let's blast him. They resisted the blight. And that should just about do it. It's going to bleed and burn away.
Perhaps they have given their last.
We can't lose the runaway. We can't lose her. We've just upgraded the shit out of her. Get her back to health. Come on. You've got to stop missing. You've got to stop missing. It's going to stress her out a bit, but we need to get some more heals. Oh man, they've got minus 33% healing received per token because they're slimed. That's not going to help, is it? They've got loads of blight resist, though we've got blight piercing, so we can almost ignore that, but we could just magnesium rain them. Well, the noxious blast, like magnesium rain, is mostly for getting rid of corpses, but it does apply the burn to everyone. However, noxious blast has some built-in damage as well as the blight. So, we'll do the rain. We'll do this. And I really wanted the big one to get burnt, really. Not that it matters, apparently. Oh, but now all those damage over time effects have been applied to them. Critical heal for 0 because of the slime. They really want the runaway dead, don't they? They keep targeting, right. Okay, 13 burn, 7 bleed. They're gonna lose 20 health. Oh, this healing is so bad.
Impeccably timed.
That's probably gonna finish it. God, 13 bleed as well. Like, Jesus Christ. Right, let me have a look. Chop. So there's a 60% chance of blinding himself when he uses chop. Yeah, so we probably want to use reflection more often.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Chop. God, look at all the damage over time. I'm surprised I didn't just melt. Oh, we've got another one of these things. Okay. Right. Hopefully we're encroaching on the end of the area, but looks like we're going in. I forget what this gives you. It gives you like a unique trinket, doesn't it?
Violence, then apply it judiciously.
Oh, she started a little bit on fire. Not great. Plague Doctor next, so we'll use medicinal herbs. We'll get rid of it.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Let's use this. Ooh, crits. Yep, that is a very nice burn at the beginning. Followed by a very good heal. Taking some nasty damage, we'll probably have to adrenaline rush this. Let's get the bigger one.
Well done.
Right, he's losing 12 per turn. Let's get the adrenaline rush going. And plague them both. Yeah, they are just going to wither away now. We'll move forward. He can use Purge on that corpse. God, look at that damage over time. Not great. Yep, worsens relationships. I mean, that is one problem. We don't really have much in the way of stress relief in this party. I think literally they just die on their next turn, so we can take a turn just kind of readying up for the next part of the fight. Oh, he's got some armour. I didn't notice, right. And in that case, we'll want to... Let's do an ounce of prevention, just get everyone's resistances up.
In crisis,
then we'll use everyone else to finish him off.
Only upon each other.
There's the armour break. And bleed him out. There we go.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
And there's the Chirurgeon. Okay. Let's heal. They're mostly just like zombies, so they shouldn't be too hard. If I remember correctly, yeah, so he like buffs everything and then like inflicts bleed, I think. So with an ounce of prevention we should be pretty good against this for a while. I say as we get a bunch of negative effects.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Ooh, let's give ourselves some immunity to... Yeah, like he is super resistant to bleed now. Now we could pass and heal a bit, but no, we'll use Solemnity and not waste our turn, gain that health back, and then use If It Bleeds here. And now we've got this bonus apply on hit, we can Magnesium Rain them all. And that should basically kill most of them off. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7. That's 2 turns. He just dies. Let's start working her over. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Battlefield medicine there.
Extinguished at last.
Ooh, it's a hell of a lot of damage. And cauterize that. These two in the middle die next turn. And this one won't be that far behind. Ooh, we're taking some nasty damage though.
Fight through the fatigue.
Get this one.
A slow dissection.
We need that burn on him.
An unavoidable end.
Let's move her back to the front so that we're not using that ability that's making Bonnie vulnerable. Ooh, he does a lot of damage real quick, doesn't he? Here's our last bit of medicine. Let's hope it doesn't go... Yeah, let's hope it doesn't stretch on much longer, this fight, because we are getting some issues now. There goes one. This should finish them off if we get another hit on those, but they'll basically just die next turn now. That's not great. Rolling into the next. Of course he's gonna go for her. Thankfully she doesn't die. It's a good job we upgraded her skills a little bit back at the end. We gave her a bit more death resist. I think being a berserker has some built in as well, so she's actually got 65% chance to resist a death blow. So it was in our favour, and we've put our thumbs on the scale for that one. So she can take a few knocks like that, but we shouldn't be relying on it. But basically, there were 45% chance that we lost her then. Not what you want to see. Oh, mind you, that's what it is now. She gets a debuff each time she gets it, I guess, for 25% lowered resistance to it. So it would have been at, let's see, 90% in our favour. So it were unlikely to happen, but still. Can we purge? We could, but we have to be in the front row. We could use magnesium rain on the dock. That'll probably do the trick. We can't heal anyone anymore, so bring him to the front, get him burning, and let's start really smacking him about. Let's not let him take one of us out right at the end here. Six bleed damage. Let's reflect to get rid of this blindness, and then we'll hit him. Cauterize herself. There we go. Noxious Blast, get some blight going. Right, he's now losing 12 health per turn. We probably want to cauterize her next. I think she's got another charge of adrenaline. She might be able to just pull herself out of it. Not that we need to. There we go.
In these times. Savor it.
He got rid of those debuffs, didn't he? The
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Big heal. The leper is just so reliable with just refusing to die and doing really good damage. He's absolutely fantastic for it.
An interminable conflict.
He's really going after her. We have to stop him. He's getting rid of these negative effects and things.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
We haven't got any more cauterized left. Shit. What can we do to hit the front row? Yeah, because she's out of position now. I don't want it to get in the way of the leper. We can give her loads of bleed resist, but that's about it. Oh, that's a problem. I think we're going to have to retreat. Ooh. We are in a bad state after that. That's a point as well. I'd forgotten that we'd got the escalation phase now. So let's have a look what it does. Plus 50% hazardous routes. Plus 50% rough patch routes. Plus 50% combat routes. Enemies have 20% bonus damage and 25% max health. Keeping in mind that it's got rid of all the bonuses we had before, where enemies were weaker, there were more safe routes, and it were quite nice and easy to go around. Now it's become extremely dangerous by comparison, and I've noticed like we are getting way more combat.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Indelible trinket. Apply to attacker when hit. So it's got a chance to give him debuffs. But if your speed is slow, then there's a chance you'll trap yourself. Okay. Interesting. So good to put it on a fast character. Probably good on the what would you call him? The grave robber. Or on Bonnie. She's pretty quick. You know, our runaway arsonist. Cold chain, a reusable combat item. It can pull people forwards. That's very useful. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we've used up. Ooh. Stimulants. Gives fatigue heal. I think you're going to need a lot of those, aren't you? As are you. We don't need 8 flapjacks. I guess we can get rid of the apples and cheese now, because we're going to keep making flapjacks every time, so it's not really needed, those. Especially the slime mold there. Guess this guy will give him some medicinal herbs. They're always pretty useful. Let's get rid of the... Let's go to the noisemakers.
All that matters is the flickering torch
And the
you
chalk
bear.
dust.
More slime, more rot.
And our torch
Destroy
is
it
getting a
all.
bit low.
Let the
How are we
dead may
doing?
Finally rest.
We're heading in. Elite enemies. Put fire starter on our plague doctor. I think we're going to always open with this combo. Limelight. So who is this guy? The Crypt Keeper, another mini boss. Right. Heal some of that fatigue. Let's see if we can hit this back one. Damn. Why was she blind? Is it because of the... Yeah, it's probably because of the pitch is black. Which we can get rid of. When it gets to our turn, we can get rid of that, but it has to get to our turn first. I'm guessing as well this guy's probably going to start summoning these things. Here we are, a glimmer of hope. Up to 15. Right. And they're all burning now. Burning for quite a bit as well. Let's get more of that fatigue heal in. Gone.
A promising development.
Next one has 16 health. Let's see if we can bump up the amount of fire damage it's taken. She's going to need a heal. We're starting to hit him hard as well. Another glimmer of hope. We're now on darkness. It's not as ridiculous as it was. Can still heal. She's getting a bit less because she's gooped, but Iron Swan them. They're burning. Okay, he's blind. So let's reflect. Lovely, lovely. Then use that heal. Oh, should use another glimmer of hope as well, but whatever. We've got this stimulants too. We can help nudge it back up a bit. We will pass to get a little bit more healing in. The problem with cauterize is they have to be bleeding to use it, so it's a bit unfortunate that, but right, corpse is cleared. Keep putting that bleed on him. And just keep bombing him. There we are. We're getting a good bit of damage done. We're not blind, so yep, there's the armor break. He's going to make 2 moves after this. I'm hoping this gets rid of the armor and then he'll just wither on his turn. Yes.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Abandoned buckler. Armor, reusable, combat item. 5 turn cooldown, but gives them like 2 guard. That's pretty good. We're getting some really good reusable combat items now. We can probably pop that on the leper or something. But yeah, I'm noticing that the enemies are significantly stronger so far. We've produced more flapjacks. Oh, and yeah, we've got the siege now. Oh, yeah, these are bigger.
Alongside leaders they admire.
We'll want to be wary of these sieges going forwards. I don't think just like having a few barracks upgrades will cut it anymore, probably. Oh, he's blind, so reflect. Fire starter.
In crisis, we can rely
Magnesium
only upon
ray.
each other.
6 burn there, 3 burn on the front one. Ooh, bit of horror though. Bleed them. Yes. Excellent stuff. Oh, the crit. Holy crap. I think that's like the biggest one we've seen this campaign so far. A 41 damage crit. If it didn't have that arm, it'd have been insta-killed. Jesus Christ.
A slow dissection.
Combo activated. They're on 11 burn per turn now. We can throw a plague grenade at them. They resisted. Ooh, they hurt. They are going to have to pass the turn to heal. They're right on the brink of stressing out. Our flame travelling drain is getting pretty bad here. Right. So there must be... I think we used to get less flame drain when we were travelling. I think we've lost that bonus with the escalation phase. Okay, we're kind of back in position now. One's down. This one's probably going to go down as well next. But she's still suffering from that horror, so just before the end, negative relationships. Wonderful. Screw you. There we go. Beastman Blood. In item. If blighted, plus 50% damage for 3 regions. Plus 1% blight received for 3 regions. Interesting.
The inn stands sturdier than it once was.
Boudica got
Oh,
periodic
really,
paralysis and smallpox. Bonnie is now a cowardly doomsayer. Wonderful. Oh wow. Oh, so she's more likely to get bad relationships. More likely to melt down and stress out. And if she's at the front rank, she'll move to the back. That's not bad. I don't mind her doing that. Ooh. Oh, smallpox minus 20% HP. Ugh, they are nasty. They are actually really nasty. Some of those. Stop up your ears and seize your blade. The rancor of warhorns rang through the cold spring glen at daybreak. Fiends have descended on en masse upon inns and settlements in what can only be understood as a coordinated attack on our fledgling infrastructure. The peasant militia is on high alert, and all able bodies are asked to join the fight. All sieges hasten by 1 day, and an additional siege appears today.
An inn is under siege.
Right. Now the plan was to kind of go through to maybe like the Fever Dream and pick up the stuff there, and we'll kind of like upgrade the little pig as we go, but that might have to wait a minute. Yeah, we are struggling at the moment. What we probably want to do then is, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Firstly, I'm curious, do I need to go to the Wainwright to, yeah, can equip trophies, repair prices reduced. It might just be worth just getting that done sooner rather than later. so we can get that positive relationship chance going. Oh, sorry, we're sat on a load of them.
Without tail, there can be no tooth.
I think we should also, where we go now,
An army cannot long stand if inadequately resourced.
we should upgrade to veterans where we go.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Can I equip trophy? Oh, trophies. Pet is there. Oh. Right. I misread it. Oh well. So additional damage if you're blighted, but you take more blight damage. Sure. Give it them. Flapjacks all round. And by flapjacks I mean pancakes, because that's what they actually are. And I think at this point everyone hates each other. Oh god, she's 2 out of 20 with Baldwin. And 0 out of 20 with her. There's almost no point trying to even fix these, is there? I mean, we can give it a go. What else could we go with? Fatigue heal, 15%, 10%, 15%, 30%. God almighty. How are they still going? Let's see, 2%, 2 targets, 10% resolute chance. So it gives you resolute chance or meltdown chance per positive and negative relationship. And they gain up to 2. Okay, so let's see. The Plague Doctor is fine with everyone. It's just everyone else kind of hates each other. In fact, Bonnie's neutral with everyone. It's just Boudica hates Bonnie and Baldwin. Like, no one really likes Boudica apart from our Plague Doctor Paracelsus here. Can reduce some stress there. Oh, we can remove diseases. There's diseases. Oh no, no, I remember. We beat that creature den. And that creature den gave us an item that removes diseases when you reach an inn. So we got here. We gained these, and then we got that, and that cured diseases. Oh, and Bonnie gets another quirk. Pillager fearing, okay. Can we, like, get rid of some of these here? I think you might have to upgrade it. Yeah, you do. We should heal while we're here as well. They can heal most of the rest on the way. Let's use it on Paracelsus and her. And then those. Oh, now they've got the goops. Also, whenever you target a hero, yeah, so if you give them like health and things, there's a chance that you slime them, right? Okay, that's how that works then, right? Okay. Combat items. Let's give him the shield. Her the chain. Then the assault stratagem. And she can have... I guess we'll throw her some herbs. And when she's used those, I don't know, we'll maybe give her the blood or something here. Or some of this other stuff. We have a bunch of things we could be using. Ooh. What have we got here? Apply to attacker when hit. Round start. If speed is less than or equal to 2, they can trap themselves. His is a base of 2, so we'd have to give it to someone else. Hers is on 7. Now she's getting 6 from a buff. We'd want to kind of give it to someone who's naturally quick. We could give it to them, and then someone who... Okay, so he will always go last now in the turn order, but he'll do some additional damage. So that should kind of work out. Right, that kinda, yeah. That all kinda works. Okay, we've got plenty of space now here. And we really could do with going to a field hospital, not just to fulfill this, but also to just get rid of some of our fatigue that's beginning to build up now. Right. In terms of the kingdom
clings tenuously to order.
Now, they can they travel underground here? No, so they can't be sent underground. Unfortunate. So I'm going to say if we can, because yeah, that's got underground access and this has underground access. I would have thought they'd be able to use that, but I guess not. So what we might want to do then is we'll definitely hit up the little pig. And then we're going to have to make a decision what we're going to do here. Now we could, so let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Anticipate.
We can send these.
And reposition.
They could then move across and down. We can also send these from here across. We'll meet them.
Travel on foot is not without risk.
So this is what this is what we'll do. We'll move these along through here to the camp, to the bound blade, to the low point. So it will go down from 4 to 3 to 1. This guy's 1 behind, so he'll arrive on the last day. We'll fight it with these 4. And then we can be, in the meantime, we move to the little pig. We upgrade it as a provisioner. We move up to the fever dream. We'll get the... I mean... It's not a fantastic item, but it's something. We might just discard it. I don't know. We'll have a look when we get there. We're going to upgrade that. And that's going to become... Basically, this will become a physician. And then we've kind of got all of our capstonings in place. We'll move over to here and we'll turn this into a Wainwright. But we'll swap out for this party when we get to the fever dream. And we'll leave this group to get a bit of recovery at that point. In the hope that we hit a field hospital in between. Maybe we can recover some of that fatigue. And then press on after that. So that's how we're going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. And just so that... It definitely...
Coast, isolated.
Oh, we do need to repair as well.
In amphibious degeneracy.
And while we've got the... Have we got cheaper? Yeah, because we upgraded it, didn't we? Thinking that we'd be able to put pets on, but we can't, so... It's cheaper at the moment.
The coach stands ready once more.
Too bad. I think you have to defeat a boss to get this as well, and... I did, before I did this series, I did like a test run. I got a boss in like the second area and I tried it, and you get demolished if you have not upgraded your party, or if you're fatigued in any way. The bosses are, just as they are in the base game, because it's the same bosses, extremely hard, and you want to be very careful when facing them. Right. So, what we'll do then... We'll set out. We'll rest up. We'll head out. I don't think I can afford anything, but I'll at least have a look at the provisioner.
Or wealth no longer has meaning, if indeed it ever did.
Right. Something. Food gear, inventory slots, road gear, medical gear. So this would want us to have luxury gear item equips. It doesn't amount to much though for that. Really, we're just wanting the positive relationship chance to stack with this so that we get less bickering on as we go. But I'm going to actually start this because it seems to save when you get to the inn, not when you've done all your stuff.
Each covets what the other has, and plots to take it.
Okay. At least that just increases stress. It's not like, oh my god, now they're vulnerable and blind for a turn. Or anything daft like that. Right, so it should save here. There we go. Right, on that note...
Propriety floats listless on the tide.
Say that, but we can look.
Noxious degradation.
There's a hospital. And I think we've got a rumour here. No, we didn't. No, I think I saw one for sale for this place, but I didn't buy it. But yeah, right. We will be going through the Tangle next, though. Not sure what the old fountain is still. Not sure what location that is. But yeah, the hospital, we'll head up there. And then we'll head to the inn. So it'll be something, hospital, probably a combat encounter then. Right. Thank you very much for watching, though. This has been Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms mode. And I'll see you next time, where we'll hopefully be progressing this main quest and getting some inns upgraded. I'll see you then.